There has never been a film about XRP. Ripple has been exploding. The world's largest Bitcoin marketplace, Coinbase, supports Ripple's lawsuit against the SEC. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Still, that's what the CEO and attorneys at Ripple say. It's absurd that some cryptocurrency gurus believe XRP may potentially hit 21,000. I think that's quite awesome. Take in the entire video. Let's go on to the main topic, not to Ben. XRP's tail has taken yet another surprising turn. Coinbase is currently in the midst of in the words of XRP supporter Bill Morgan, Coinbase is making it hard to stay permanently angry over XRP delisting. Coinbase abruptly ceased trading XRP following the rape lawsuit against Ripple in January 2021, which infuriated the XRP community. It's a fairly powerful statement. Many believed it to be risky, but now it's their turn. Coinbase is attacking the SEC, claiming that the agency is destroying evidence and concealing crucial documents. According to court documents, Gary Gendler texted in October. Nearly a year passed between September 22 and September 2023. All the prior years were not like that one. It discussed the FTX disaster, the many approaches to enforce the rules, and the debate among Ethereum users over whether the proof-of-stake architecture could make it secure. At least 21 high-level texts are also missing, according to the SEC's Office of Inspector General. One of Coinbase's leading attorneys, Paul Grew, was unreserved in his criticism of items that were supposed to be kept and displayed by the SEC were discarded. They were obviously not being honest. The SEC violates the law, yet companies that don't maintain proper records pay the agency billions of dollars in fines. Coinbase now demands penalties, quicker investigations, and even the investigation of SEC personnel who might have violated the law. What does the XRP Ripple coin stand to gain from this? Coinbase removed XRP from the market during the height of the SEC's onslaught. They may now be among XRP's largest supporters. Coinbase is indirectly strengthening Ripple by taking direct aim at the government. The ability to demonstrate that the SEC is lying would strengthen XRP's social and legal foundation. Once the dust settles, some analysts even believe Coinbase will need to permanently remove XRP from the market. Acceptance and financial flow may be significantly impacted by this. The conversation exacerbates the situation. Millions of XRP are reportedly held behind the scenes by Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong. This could indicate that even after Ripple was removed off the exchange, the individuals in charge of it have continued to be interested in its development. Public marketplace. Despite the lack of proof, XRP fans have swiftly propagated the rumor. It also supports the notion that Coinbase and Armstrong might have long-term intentions for XRP's resurgence. Finally, the SEC acknowledged that XRP is not a security when it is sold on secondary markets. This indicates that Ripple has already prevailed in one of the most significant court battles in cryptocurrency history. Coinbase, however, demonstrates that the SEC is not as trustworthy as it first appears. Even if it's not official, XRP has the potential to regain its position as the most significant payment token globally if the two parties cooperate. Indeed, the best part is about to begin. If Coinbase turns out to be its secret weapon against its adversary, the price of XRP might skyrocket. When XRP is completely relisted on the largest U.S. market, people will be able to purchase and sell it like crazy. A few analysts have already raised concerns regarding price goals that don't seem realistic. You will be astounded by what the top crypto professionals have to say, I assure you. Because XRP has been the focus of legal disputes and irrational price expectations, people in the cryptocurrency community are hardly able to function. According to Macrido, the tweets make it very evident that the XRP trade is at last blowing up. Furthermore, according to XRP Avengers, XRP is more powerful than Bitcoin. XRP is going to reach 10,000. Jack the Ripper does it better than anyone else. According to an update on XRP, a breakout is possible and the price is rising. The large man who had been asleep is suddenly conscious. These tweets are more than simply meaningless buzz. They inspire some truly audacious concepts. A really remarkable long-term prediction on the price of XRP was just made by cryptocurrency analyst Cryptoxy Man. According to him, Bitcoin might be worth 1 billion per by 2038. Because of this, AI guy believes that XRP might be valued up to 21,000 per coin, which is 7,000 times its current value. It's also difficult to imagine. It turns out that way of thinking isn't so crazy. Bitcoin's rise from a 2 million market capitalization in its early days to over 2 trillion now was unexpected. It is now valued at more over $2 trillion. According to a man, if the global money supply expands and prices rise, the market value of Bitcoin might reach several trillions of dollars. Continue. With XRP, the same scenario might occur. He thinks that in the future, the market value of XRP might reach $2 quadrillion. The 21,000 price tag is accurate because this is barely a tenth of what Bitcoin is believed to be worth. A man discusses the significance of setting. Like Bitcoin in its early days, XRP is currently only worth a small portion of what it may be. He also discusses Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, who has long viewed XRP as an important component of global financial systems. For AI, man, this is crucial. When he predicts the occurrence of C or Owen's exponential development. In line with Garlinghouse's goals, he claims that XRP has the potential to power the entire planet. Of course, this won't happen immediately. We ought to wait. Eman advises. It might take 10 years or longer for these forecasts to materialize if fidelity is correct and Bitcoin does indeed soar to unthinkable heights. XRP, however, is a fantastic long-term investment. This report adds even more intrigue to the narrative, along with the new regulations and the possibility that Coinbase would relist XRP. The SEC is defeated by the court, and Coinbase's battle for transparency has altered the momentum. Prices may rise as a result of increased usage. According to some, the CEO of Coinbase might be in possession of millions of XRP currencies. This adds even more intrigue and implies that the exchange is interested in XRP's success. In conclusion, XRP isn't simply waking up. The crypto community is preparing for a journey that might completely transform the landscape. It's either an educated guess or a foreshadowing. Everybody is staring at you. For now, let's discuss why XRP is fantastic. In the background, our beloved coin is subtly upending the financial industry. Believe me, everything that is happening right now, from international payments to bank transactions, is authentic. Don't overlook this tale. The narrative of XRP doesn't end there. Now, people everywhere are beginning to see its practical applications. Not long ago, cryptocurrency specialist Crypto Sensi raised a crucial point. Ripple, the business that produces XRP, may replace SWIFT when it departs. SWIFT has been the primary method of international money transfers for decades. According to him, banks may soon conclude that Ripple's on-demand funding is a preferable